So that's what that is when I see it in game. Generic intro into TheDuckgoesmoo here, back with another weapon stereotypes video by Soundsmith. Today we're reacting to the soldiers' weapon stereotypes. Last week we did the scout weapon stereotypes. You'll find that video. I'll leave it right there. Also link down below in the description. Also a playlist on my channel with all of my other Team Fortress 2 videos I just watched, and 2 days ago on Friday I uploaded my reaction to JPEG's 71 kill streak, as long as that video wasn't like copyright blocked or anything. Hopefully it wasn't. I wouldn't imagine why it would be, but that video is up. You want to see that if you really enjoy some scout videos. You are super helpful in the comment section, letting me know what things have changed since the Jungle Inferno update and other updates, and telling me how these weapon stereotypes are kind of outdated. So I really appreciate that. Also really appreciate all the patrons down below. I really would not be able to do this without them, without having a paywall on the channel, because I know a lot of other reaction channels will have a paywall, and I refuse to have that. So shout out to them. You want to become one of them, check into it. It's linked in my description down below by my patron. Also Discord server and Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff, and a Twitch and all that. You want to check that out. I greatly appreciate that. Come say hi while I'm streaming on Twitch. I stream on Saturdays and Wednesdays. But I'm learning so much about different weapons in the games. Also the gaming channel. Not sure what I played yesterday or what the video was. I haven't recorded it yet, but I really hope you enjoy it. I always love the gaming channel videos. They're always really lots of hard work, but I really enjoy the end product. They're really funny and really good. So let's go ahead and jump on into the soldier, and as always, let me know in the comment section what things have changed. Alright, also make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss future videos.
He's one of the most well-rounded characters in the game, so I guess it's
first
no
character I ever played.
A lot of people
videos
main
on my
him.
channel.
No, like seriously, a lot of people main soldier. It's like Cloud in Smash 4. Either you main him or you've got him in your back pocket and you can play him if you need to. Now, since there are so many people about to get mad at me for talking about a negative pre-existing stereotype for their favorite weapon, I should probably do that whole disclaimer thing again now, shouldn't I? So,
that hat.
Stereotypes don't apply to everyone. So, for example, if you use the Criticola, that doesn't necessarily make you an asshole. It's just that basically everybody thinks you're an asshole. Okay?
Yeah. All the people that, you know,
let's begin.
Listen to stereotypes. God, these videos are so good. They're also outdated, so let me know in the comment section. Could you read all the comments? Rocket launcher.
The rocket launcher. It's powerful, it's reliable, and it's great for pretty much any situation. This is another one of those stock weapons that's widely used by almost every soldier, so it's really difficult to peg a stereotype for. The stereotype really depends on the soldier's choice of secondary and melee, since honestly this doesn't really say anything specific.
Okay. Original. This thing is so weird.
You're probably entirely too fascinated by dick jokes. We're talking like 5th grade dick jokes here. There are 3 kinds of people who use the original. There's dick joke guy, there's I'm stuck on Pogo and Jump Academy guy, and there's I'm sick of the stock rocket launchers bullshit guy. Like, these guys love to tell you all about how the rocket comes out of the middle of the screen, not the side. Wow, fun facts. The first time I saw this rocket launcher, my friend was using it, and he said, it shoots straight, it looks cool, and it sounds cool. Just like my dick.
No, Jesus. IGN's giving an 8 out of 8.
I was like, that's cool and all, but mine is black, and it's curved slightly to the right, and it works fine for me, so what do you want me to say?
The dick jokes. Direct hit.
All
I don't think
I'm
I've ever seen this one
is
before.
There's a reason this weapon has nicknames like the direct shit, the direct miss, or the best melee weapon in the game. This is the first weapon that I can safely say is definitely a war pig. Now, I started using this term when I was making hat stereotypes. It's based off the hat for the soldier, the war pig. The stereotype for this hat was that players wearing it always overestimated how good they were at the game. And then I discovered that a bunch of other hats had this stigma, so I just started calling them all war pigs. Now, as far as weapons go, this is one of the best examples of a war pig. Players using the direct miss usually think that they're way better than they really are. Now, that's not to say they're all bad. There are definitely some people who use the direct shit who are good, but those guys probably think that they're the best thing to grace TF2's server since Lenny Binds. So,
the medical just waste. I don't know who Lenny Binds is.
Yeah, you. Hey, has this ever happened to you?
I keep dying because my medic girlfriend isn't online pocketing me. This game sucks. TF2's dead.
Well, fear not.
I haven't used that one.
The black box is for you. Now, for the low price of 1 rocket plus any and all sense of dignity that you might have left, you can run headlong into danger without fear. Although, let's be honest, you're still going to play like a little bitch and never take any risks whatsoever.
Oh, okay. Rocket Jumper.
Okay,
Another
so
thing
this
I've
guy
never
doesn't
used.
take the game seriously at all. You can usually find them on Hightower, Upward, or Harvest, but they're almost always running the Market Gardener. Sometimes they'll run other melee weapons to meme, but regardless, these guys are usually loved or hated. If you understand what fun is and you don't take the game too seriously, then you probably think they're pretty alright. However, if you take the game as seriously as a fucking national emergency every time you play, you're probably not going to like them very much, and you're also probably going to circle jerk about them on r/GF2.
That's a separate. That's not surprising, actually.
This
I have a
used to
subreddit
be
too.
a huge crutch,
I really
since
want
the main upside was the projectile
involved.
speed, which made it easier to hit your shots, but the damage penalty was ultimately a hindrance to players who could, you know, actually aim with stock. But now that you've got the extra rocket, well, it's arguable, I guess. These days, you usually see players with the Liberty Launcher who want to Trolldier, but still want a backup damage-based item for when they inevitably suck at Trolldier.
Okay, because I'm guessing the jumper doesn't do any damage.
So this weapon seems like a meme weapon at first glance, but since the recent buff to its reload
I see a lot of people
speed,
using this one.
some people actually consider it to be competitively viable, which I guess is debatable, but since I don't really play comp, I'm not in a position to say. That said, players who use the Cowmangler casually will probably use the charge shot way too much. Although I can't.
Oh, it has a charge shot? Oh, whoa.
To pull off.
So that's what that is when I see it in game. Okay.
So there are
I
two
haven't really
types of
used like
beggar
any
soldiers.
soldier.
Those who
weapons
understand how to
outside of
overload
stock,
jump, and those who just unlock the weapon and don't know what it does. The first type is pretty scary and absolutely infuriating to play against, especially when you get killed by the bullshit projectile deviation. I mean, like, how do you dodge a soldier's rockets when even the soldier doesn't know where they're going? It's
Wait,
now the second type of beggar soldiers are actually really funny to play against because half the time they'll miss, and the other half of the time they'll just blow themselves up.
Oh, nice. How does that even work? Airstrike.
This person
it's
almost
like
always
bomb.
uses the airstrike with the base jumper, which means they're basically free food for your strange weapons. It's actually a really good weapon for hybrid Trolldier, since running it with the gunboats actually gives you rocket jumps for like 15 health each. Plus, the increased firing speed while rocket jumping can let you do some crazy shit, but I almost never see people doing this. It's always just the base jumper.
That's awesome. Oh, the shotgun.
Again, stock weapons usually have a bunch of different stereotypes. So for Soldier, let's go through them one by one. So you've got the I just installed the game and I didn't play the tutorial, so I don't realize that I have a shotgun soldier.
That's me.
The
That's
pocket
me.
Soldier, of course.
I didn't play the tutorial.
I hate pyros soldier. The I suck at market gardening, so I have to use the shotgun as a crutch for whenever I inevitably miss soldier.
I
and
haven't
of course,
tried to use
I
the
want
soldier.
to use the direct hit, but I can't actually aim at soldier.
How does the direct hit
The reserve
work?
shooter is always infuriating to play against, but when it's used on soldier, it's a little bit more respectable. Now that you aren't punished for jumping or walking on stairs, you have to force your target into the air with a rocket in order to get the mini crit, which means they are usually at least semi-good at rocket placement and not just a brain-dead fun hater who abuses stun mechanics and faster switch speeds to get easy kills.
Do they still have stun mechanics in the game? So I refuse to use this thing on actual player stuff. Righteous Bison.
About the Bison just makes me really sad. I mean,
why?
It wasn't even
Ray
that
gun,
good
bro.
to begin with, but now Valve has just completely neutered the weapon to the point where it can't even be used as a meme gun. If you see somebody using the Bison, chances are they're just really hoping for Valve to restore the old Bison. Come on, Valve,
what was it like before?
Just let us have this, please.
Why did they nerf the Bison? Gunboats.
Now, the one main group of people that I personally tie in gunboats with, 2 words, tryhard roamers. Now, what is a tryhard roamer? They're a person that probably wants to play or does play roamer in a competitive setting, and then so they practice this, roamer aspect with, pubs. They join a pub game, usually a 12v12 casual game, equip the gunboats, whatever, primary weapon they want. And they just bomb, and they bomb, and they bomb, and they bomb. You'll see them doing their little rollouts, maybe some CP process rollout to mid. To mid, do a quick little bomb into midpoint. Not going to say it's always successful, but, it happens.
Whoa!
Now, before you say I'm fibbing, let me
that
just
is
let you know,
insane.
I am literally this person, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Just throwing that out there.
He flew across the entire map. How many tries did that take?
Treads are the secondary weapon of choice for Trolldier. You don't really see it anywhere else.
Okay, good to know.
Since it's,
whenever I play him.
Kind of shit at everything else. Maybe more people would use it if they gave it a buff, or a function to reduce fall damage, or something. But as of right now, you really only ever see this used as a meme. Which means that anybody using it can pretty safely be placed in either the I'm not taking this seriously category, or the
really
I have
good.
no idea what I'm doing category.
Soundsmith's in the middle there.
So if you look up team
Buff
player
banner
in the dictionary, you'll find this guy's picture. This is a very common banner to use in MVM, and it's an amazing buff to pair with an ubercharge.
That's beautiful.
But since it doesn't have a passive effect like the conch or the backup, you won't really see it used too much by players who only care about themselves. If you're a medic and you see a buff banner soldier during setup time, stick close to him, because I guarantee he's going to stick close to you.
That's good.
Now, there are two ways that you can use the Conjurer. You can use it
is this melee only? Or medieval mode?
That speeds up your teammates and allows them to heal back damage they deal, which makes it ideal to pair with a crit streak. Or you can use it with the black box because you're a campy little shit who can't stay alive without a medibeam on your ass 24/7.
Either way, battalion's back up.
So this is low-key an amazing banner. The problem is nobody ever notices it.
I didn't know there were
the buff
banners.
banner gives mini crits and the conch gives speed, but the backup really doesn't give you a noticeable effect until you start taking damage. Like, lots of people would realize, I got that kill because of the buff banner, but nobody's going to go and say, I didn't die there because of the battalion's backup. So players who use this banner are probably team players, just like those with the buff banner, but they don't really care about the recognition. They just want to help the team no matter what, which honestly I respect the shit out of.
Base jumper. This is the parachute
thing.
There
are three basic stereotypes for this. There's the I'm using this with the airstrike soldier, the I'm using this with any other primary because I don't understand how easy of a target I am soldier, and the I can't market garden so I have to use this as a crutch soldier. I mean, sure, this weapon can be fun to use if you know how to airstrike and rocket jump, but let's be honest, most soldiers that use this don't know how to do that.
I don't. And there's the shovel.
Okay, so the stock melee for soldier is just really, really not good. It's
what's interesting that in the market gardener?
Dude, you could be using the escape plan or the market gardener or the whip. There are just like so many better options to use. So if you see a soldier with a stock shovel, you can assume that they just installed the game or they have a strange one and they feel obligated to use it because of that.
Understandable. Equalizer.
Now, this isn't used nearly as much as the escape plan, mostly because you've got two way better ways of dealing damage, so why would you use something that would only help with that when you are at really low health and have to get really close to them? Just Equalizer soldiers probably just got it from a weapon drop and don't understand that it's not really good. Also, it's worth noting that people really like to taunt kill with this. Yes, you can do it with the escape plan too, but people just seem to do it more
let's see a taunt kill.
Equalizer for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, wait, do you die when you do a taunt kill? No, the escape plan, which is another pickaxe. Is this JoJo? I've never seen JoJo. I think this is JoJo. Oh god. The escape plan, run for your life. Man has an 8-pack. Marked for death.
In all seriousness, this is a really common choice for soldiers who take the game seriously, since it offers an amazing, well, escape plan. So if you see a soldier with the escape plan, you can probably guess that they're tryharding. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a good thing to keep in mind.
Oh, what? How does it? Why is it called the escape plan?
Is a weapon that's really good with a team who knows what they're doing. It's also the weapon of choice for a team player. You'll see this used pretty often with a banner, since the loadouts that it gets used in are usually centered around support.
Okay, Market Gardener, there it is.
This is the ideal
difference
soldier weapon.
Between this and
you may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Oh, he can't even be serious during this.
What are you talking about?
He can't even keep a straight face. Can't even stay in character.
Peak performance.
Okay,
so this is a really common melee choice, and players who use it will probably try to use it constantly, even when it's in their best interest to use, well, literally any other weapon in your current loadout. So if there's a soldier on the other team with a Market Gardener, he's absolutely going to try to use it on you. Whether or not he hits you, well, that's kind of up in the air.
Executive producer Soundsmith, written by Dad Drozbot 9000. Costume design some idiot in a top hat. Music from my go-to playlist in 7th grade.
That's all the weapons for Soldier. Well, all of them.
Soldier has a lot of weapons that are just
didn't have any other stereotype attached to it. Think like Panic Attack, Pain Train, etc. So, Pyro is next, which should be fun.
Yeah, Pyro. Oh, my nemesis.
A good thing to remember is that the stereotypes are not based on my own personal opinion, although you can probably
How does he get these opinions?
That factors in a little bit. I also
I could like do this like Rocket League or something.
Well, everybody. I look at my Twitter, my Steam group, the YouTube comments, all that stuff. It all plays a role in what I talk about for a certain weapon. So make sure to let me know what you think of Pyro's weapons. I do look at it. Other than
I'll read
that,
all my comments
I think
as well.
that's it. So
you can check out his channel.
Guys.
It's going to be up in the top corner. Because I can't link his actual channel in the description because YouTube says it's too long. Because, you know, that makes a whole lot of sense. Oh, man. I haven't used that many different weapons with Soldier. Like, I might have used, like, 4 or 5 total different weapons, like secondary and primary and melee and all that, combined across with Soldier. But I just, like, haven't used, like, any of them. I did not know that there were that many. I didn't know how many different variations of the rocket launcher there are. I didn't know that there was two different shovels and 2 different types of pickaxes. So it's definitely a learning experience. I'm not sure what the Marquee Gardener does. I know a lot of people want me to play Trolldier. I am nowhere near good enough at the game to play Trolldier. I don't believe so. I don't think I'm capable of it yet. I barely know how to rocket jump, even though I kind of nailed it on my first attempt. But, oh man, the Soldier. So next is going to be Pyro, which will be my nemesis. Make sure that you're subscribed to see all my future videos. It really goes a long way to helping the channel. If you like the video and comment as well, because I do read all the comments, and liking the video helps the YouTube algorithm, because I'm trying to make as many videos as I possibly can to hopefully make your day just a tiny little bit better. So I really hope I did. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you next one. Check out my JPEG reaction that went up on Friday, hopefully. And check out the gaming channel as well, where I play Team Fortress 2. Those are condensed videos that are really funny and edited. So I really hope you enjoyed those, enjoyed this video. And until next time, cue the music.